Hey team, Coach Lila here with a new workout for you. So we've been doing some nice low impact, slower workouts. All that's out the window today. So new workout today is different structure, some new exercises, some that we're familiar with. And I will talk you through it. I have a special shirt today to help you through it. You're welcome to use your workout words as we go. So let's get started. We're going to do a warm up to get, as always, to get our bodies moving. So let's start with some jumping jacks. You are going to need nothing today, as usual. If you would like some small weights, you can use them for the exercises. If you would like if you're on a hard surface, you can get that because you know we'll be down on the ground, and definitely some water. Okay, let's take it into some high knee runs. It's going to be about a 30-minute workout as usual. We have 2 rounds of 4 sets of exercises. Each set has 3 exercises in it. Take it into butt kickers. And the 3 exercises in each set vary in their intensity and length. Back to jumping jacks. You know, you can always step these out and you can always march the running. Okay, whatever you need to do to get your body moving and your blood pumping, that's safest for you. So, the 3 exercises that are different. Start with a 45-second exercise, followed by a 30-second exercise that's a little bit harder. Take it into high knees. And a 15-second hardest exercise. Okay? Get your knees up, landing softly, and into heel kickers, butt kickers. Your heels are going up. All right, let's slow it down into some hamstring curls. So you're gonna come back, open up the chest as you kick back your feet this way, okay? So open the chest, open the quads, warm up those legs and arms, chest and back too. Good, and let's take it up and over, tapping each side, stretching out the side body. We do have some twisting today. And across. And bring your feet together. We're gonna do a forward lunge with a twist, okay? So you step forward, twist, and step back. Forward, twist, step back. This is getting the legs, getting them warmed up, the muscles a bit, as well as stretching as we twist. Good. Let's do one more on each leg. And good. Let's take a quick little roll of the wrists and ankles while I tell you about the first set of exercises. So I'm going to tell you about all 3 exercises before we do them. And because there is no resting between the 3 exercises in a set. You'll get a little rest afterward while I explain the next set of exercises, but no rest between these 3. First one is sumo squat with an overhead press. So feet are wide, wider than your shoulders and hips, and feet are turned out. So legs are going up and down here, okay? Your knees are going back. They're not coming forward, and our butts are not out. They're tucked under, right? So it's a sumo squat, and you're doing an overhead press. So if you want weights, here's a good time to use them. Down, press up. If you don't have weights, just pretend and really use your muscles to push through the air, okay? You can get more out of it just by doing that. So that's exercise 1, 45 seconds. Followed immediately by 30 seconds of either curtsy lunges, which we've done before, right? Or skaters, taking a jump into it and reaching for the floor, okay? Now on these curtsies, you don't want to open your hips. You want to try to keep them forward, even though you're stepping across behind. That's exercise 2, 30 seconds. Final exercise, just 15 seconds, but put all your energy into it. We're going to do squat jumps. So try to touch the floor, jump up. If you do not want to jump, or if that's not for you, then you can just drive through. So really drive through as you stand up to your toes. So that's our third exercise. Let's start with the 45 seconds of sumo with overhead press. Feet wide, turned out. Arms ready, get your weights if you want them. Ready, set, go. So we're coming up, pressing. Now make sure your shoulder blades are coming, you're squeezing them down and back, okay? Getting that back working while we do this. Really squeeze your glutes as you lift. And you can feel that pressure on the air, like I was saying, even if you don't have weights, really work slowly, pushing through, up and down. So you get a press and a lat pull down, all in one. You're welcome. We have just over 5 seconds left. And we go into those curtsies or skaters. 3, 2, 1, curtsies or skaters, go. Right away. Now the skaters, add some more cardio element into it. The curtsy, just fine. If you want to do some arms with them, you can. If you want to keep them on your hips, you can. Your choice. Okay, keep it up. We have 10 more seconds, and then we go into those squat jumps. Last one, and squat jump, go. Sit your butt back on the squat, and try to jump it up, landing softly on your toes. Sit back, jump. You got it, keep going. Almost there. Last one. Great job. Whew. All right, one set down. You can get some water while I tell you about the next set. Now, next set has some tough moves, but of course some modifications. First move is an inchworm with a hand release push-up. So we bend forward, walk out to a plank. Now, I'll show you the options in a moment, but you go all the way down to the ground, hands come up, then you push back up. In a solid plank, walk back up, okay? Here are some modifications I'll show you from the side. So bend, you can have slightly soft knees here. Walk your way out. Okay, modification, put your knees down, still do the hand release, okay? It's hard, but we want that. Then you can pop back up to come back up. Okay, now when you go out, your knees can be far back, they can be in. It's a little harder to get your hand released when your knees are in, but do what you need to do there, okay? But really do that hand release push-up. It's one push-up per inchworm, so not too many push-ups, make them count. We have 45 seconds of that, followed by, my phone here just stopped working, followed by mountain climbers. So we come into a plank, and you are either stepping like this, you can put your foot down to step, or running them. 30 seconds of this, okay? You can also do it on your knees, crunch up. If you need, try and get to the plank if you can, but if you need the knees, that's an option. So 30 seconds of mountain climbers, followed by 15 seconds of plank up and downs. So in your plank, we go down, down, up, up, switch arms, down, down, up, up, okay? So 15 seconds of that. Let's go ahead and try those inchworms. 45 seconds with a hand release push-up. Ready, set, Go. You've had plenty of time to rest now. Been yakking the whole time, telling you the moves, okay? Good. So we come out, you come, hand release, hands come off. Try to push up in a solid plank. If you are having some form like this, if you're coming and rolling up, okay, put your knees down. Better to have your knees down and have good form than to do it sloppily and potentially hurt yourself. Okay, we want to see that solid push up all the way from the ground. Okay, we are doing, that's it. Let's come out all the way quickly into mountain climbers. Go. Mountain climbers are 30 seconds. So keeping that butt down, running or walking the hands in. Keep breathing. Keep that core tight. Doing awesome. Keep going. 10 more seconds. And then we go to the up and downs. Push through the floor. So push down through the floor, up through the shoulders. And mountain climb or up and downs. Go. Try your best to keep your hips square. You can do these on your knees. Okay? Everything is modifiable. Keep going. Last one. And done. Whew. Nice job, team. Let me get some air going while I tell you about the next 3 exercises. So, next 3, all on the floor. The first one is a, okay. Sorry guys, I've got too much going on here. First one is glute bridges. So we're on our backs, okay? We plant our feet down, squeeze the butt up, and come down, okay? So glute bridges, we've done these. You come up, squeeze, bring it down. So up and down for 45 seconds. I'll talk you through it. Then we sit up for 30 seconds of Russian twists. So here, you're sitting up tall and you're twisting, following, looking at your hands as you go. Okay, feet are on the floor or feet are up, as long as you're not dumping into the back. Make sure you're sitting up tall. Third exercise is a new one. My friends and I like to call it the ampersand butt sit through. So if you know the ampersand sign, kind of looks like somebody's scooting their butt along on the floor. So you start in a reverse tabletop here, okay? Then you sit all the way through and come back. Sit all the way through, come back. Remember, only 15 seconds. If you sit and your butt doesn't go through, that's fine, just come back. Get as far back as you can. Try to stay on your hands and don't just have a seat. Okay, really push through. So that's for 15 seconds. Let's get started with those glute bridges on your back. Feet planted, ready, set, go. Now here, you want to have your heels down and feel the energetic of your heels drawing back toward your shoulders. It really turns on the hamstrings, okay? Here we're working hamstrings, our glutes right where they connect, and we're working our back too, right? Not by moving it a ton, and you're not arching and hollowing. You're just working it to help you lift. Okay, don't let your knees splay out. Make sure they're squeezing together too. You don't want any of this. Okay, less than 10 seconds, and we pop up for those Russian twists. Keep it up. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Russian twist. Sit up and go. Now here, again, sitting up tall, make sure the crown of your head is reaching to the sky. Follow your hands if you can with your eyes. If that makes you dizzy, don't do it. But that way, you're making sure to twist your body, not just your arms, right? This is doing something, but this is doing a whole lot more. Really get that twist going. We have 3, 2, 1, ampersand. So reverse tabletop, swing through. Reverse, swing through. Really push those triceps. Okay, you're doing great. Just 2 more. 1 and 2. All the way back up. Nice. Good. Okay, one more round, guys. Just one more round. And then we start over for our second and final round all the way through. So last set has, of course, 3 exercises. You're gonna start with a full sit-up. We don't often do sit-ups. It's only our second time, but they're good for us if we do them properly. We're gonna do straight leg sit-ups. So feet can be pointed or flexed, doesn't matter. You're gonna lean back and come all the way up. Touch your toes, up and back, okay? Hands can do whatever you need, but having them up helps you extend and not sink into the back, okay? We wanna work our core, not hurt our backs. That's exercise 1 for 45 seconds. Next, we're gonna come into a kind of like the glute bridge position. So knees bent, and we're gonna do penguin waddles. We've done these, okay? Your shoulders come up and you're just waddling back and forth, working our sides, getting those obliques engaged, tapping your ankle each time, okay? 30 seconds of that. If you need to hold your neck, you can, but make sure we're trying to get that side action and don't pull on your neck, okay? Last one, 15 seconds, hard exercise is scissors. Now you can do scissors down here, you can do scissors up here, as long as, doesn't matter where your feet are, as long as your low back is on the ground. Get that butt off the floor, right? Just like with dead bugs, get that butt off the floor. So I don't want to see this, or even hands under is not good because then your back is arching. I want your hands out, back flat to the floor, and scissors, back and forth, okay, crossing. So again, doesn't matter how high your feet are, how low your feet are, as long as you have good form. That's the important part. You will engage your stomach muscles, even if your legs are straight up. So do it properly. Let's go ahead, 45 seconds of full sit-ups. Go. So as you can imagine, next round, I will not be talking so much in between the sets. So we will be going a little bit faster through them, less break time, because this was quite a lot today because I wanted to explain everything to you. Take advantage of this forward sit. Take advantage of the hamstring stretch. Might as well while we're here, huh? Okay, 15 seconds, and then we go on to those penguin waddles. Keep breathing. A little bit of swing is not the end of the world. You want to try to maintain good form. Okay, last one, and then we penguin. Okay, penguin, go. Side to side. Try to keep those shoulders up if you can. Tap those ankles, right, left, left. Keep that tummy flat. Again, pushing your lower back down. We have just 10 more seconds. And then we go to our finisher move. Ready, set, scissors. Okay, doesn't matter how high your feet are. Make sure that lower back's down. Keep breathing. Stomach should be on fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! All right. One round down, one to go. Get a sip of water because we're standing back up for our first 3 moves. Let me remind you what they are before we get started. So first one is the sumo squat with overhead press. I'm going to offer something to you for this round. First half, 22 seconds. If you want to lift one toe or one heel up and do it this way, we'll do 22 this way and then switch 22 this way. Okay, and then we are going to, or if you want to do it all on your toes, you can. Okay, then into the curtsies or skaters, then into squat jumps. Those are our 3 moves. Let's get ready. 45 seconds to start. On your marks, get set, go. So I'm going to do the one heel up. Okay, you'd be surprised what this little change does. Really makes you work a lot harder. Okay, works your calf, works your quad and glutes, everything. Really working, pulling those shoulder blades down and back. One more, Switch feet if you are doing half and half with me. Good. Really squeeze at the top. Get low if you can. We're going on in 5 seconds to the curtsies or skaters. 3, 2, 1, go. Curtsies or skaters for 30 seconds. If you're doing skaters or curtsies, either one, try to get low. Okay, so curtsies, you can still get low. Okay, really sit it down and back. Keep it up. You got it. We have 5 more seconds, and we go into squat jumps. 3, 2, 1, squat jump. Now your feet can be turned out a little bit here to make space for your hands coming through. You got this. Sit back or drive it up. Drive it up. Okay, either one. You don't have to jump. Last one. Nice. All right. Catch your breath real quick. Get a sip. And we'll move on to our inchworm with a hand release push-up. Second move is mountain climbers. Third move, plank, up and down. Okay? Woo. Right, so inchworm to hand release push-up. Remember, get those hands off just for a split second. Don't take a nap, and then come back. Ready, set, go. We walk out, we come down, hands up, push up. Use your knees. It's a great modification. As I say all the time, better to take the modification than have poor form and hurt yourself or not get everything out of the exercise. I get more out of it when I put my knees down and do it properly than if I just stay on my feet and tired when I'm tired and having poor form. Okay, we have time for 1 or 2 more, probably 1. Good. Okay, now this time, when you walk it out, stay out. We're going into mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, go. Now, you know, you can always take a break. This is a break, right? This is a break. Lying all the way down, not a break. Take a quick break, come back to it. Drive those knees up toward your chest. Doing awesome. Keep it up, butt down. We have 5 seconds. We go into the up and downs. 3, 2, 1, up and down. Try to keep the hips level best you can. You don't have to go quickly, but doing it right. Okay, last one, and done. Whew, nice job. Shake out those arms. We're coming to those glute bridges, the Russian twist, and ampersand sit through. So, on to our backs. Glute bridges. Let me pull down a little bit so you can see. Okay, ready? Feet down, weight in the heels. Get set, go. Squeeze up. Make sure you're feeling that energetic of your heels drawing back toward your shoulders. Okay, your feet don't actually move. You're just feeling that. Squeeze at the top. Kind of get to catch your breath here, right? Even though you're still working, squeeze the legs together. Don't let them fall out. We're more than halfway there. Relax your neck. Relax your face. We have 10 seconds, and we sit up for Russian twists. Ready, set, sit. In Russian twist, go. Sit up tall. Remember, feet on the ground or feet up. Either way, you're getting a great twist. Good core work. Now, we're working our backs and our bellies. As we're sitting up tall, we're working our obliques as we twist. Your hip flexors might get a little workout. If it's too much, put your feet down, okay? Always working more than one part of the body, right? Okay, last one. And we go into ampersand. Up, back, up, back. Really try to get your hips up on the reverse tabletop. Really try to swing all the way through. One more. And come back up. Nice job. So ampersand is just, it's so silly. It kind of looks like feet ups and your butt dragging on the floor. You'll have to look it up and see what I mean. Okay, last set. We have our full sit-ups, straight leg, penguin waddle, and our scissors. We can do it, just 1.5 minutes left of work, okay? Got a quick sip of water and get ready for straight leg sit-ups. On your marks, get set, go. So as I was saying before, a little bit of swing is not the end of the world. You want to try to control it, but if you're getting a little bit of a kind of a jerk up, that's okay. Don't stress too much about it. You can go quickly or take your time through these as long as you know it. Good form. Okay, we have just over 15 seconds left, and then we go into penguins. Take advantage of that stretch. I know I need it. Ready, set, sit back, or lie back. Penguins, go. Side to side. Keep that chest up. Try to get the shoulders up. Touch the ankles, or as close as you can get. Waddle, waddle. We did this during our animal workout a few weeks ago, or I guess a couple months ago now, hard to keep track. We have less than 10, and we go into our scissors. Go. Sorry, not as much warning. I was trying to talk through it. Okay, keep that lower back down. You can put the head down. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, just lie down. Let your feet relax down all the way. Stretch your arms and legs out. Oh, get a good stretch right there. Awesome job, team. That was a hard one, but you made it through. Good work. If you didn't, go back and finish what you need to, or try it again another time. You can get through it. Good. Okay, let's bring those feet up and plant them. Knees are bent. And go ahead, just twist your knees. Windshield wiper them side to side. They can just kind of flop this way. They can go all the way down. Whatever feels good for you. This helps release the back, okay? Especially the lower back. We worked it a lot today. Every core exercise should be working your back a little bit, some a bit more. So, we want to release it. All right, bring your knees up, and I want you to bring one leg in, bend your knee, and straighten your other leg out. And then I want you to pull it in towards your shoulder, and then take your opposite hand to your heel and pull it over to your other shoulder. So we're getting kind of like a lying down pigeon. You should feel it all in here on the outside of the hip and the glute. You might feel it in your hip as well, in the hip flexor area. You might feel it all the way down the IT band and hamstring. Lots of places we could be feeling this. Breathe in and squeeze a tight spot that feels some tension. Squeeze it as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, let it relax a little deeper. Let's do one more of those. Squeeze and breathe in. Let it out and release. All right. Let's bring that leg straight up to the sky and roll your ankle around, getting a nice little hamstring stretch here. If you need to bring it farther back or forward, go ahead. But as long as you feel that hamstring stretch, not too much. Good. And let's bring it down. Switch legs. Other leg in. Pull that knee out to your shoulder. And grab the foot. Pull it in. Now you might notice one side is tighter than the other. I definitely do. So just something to be aware of. Nothing to worry about. Just maybe you need to spend a little more time stretching on one side. Maybe that's just your body. I don't know. Depends, right? Okay, let's breathe into a tight spot and squeeze it. And release as you breathe out. One more. Squeeze that spot of tension. Breathe it out. All right. Bring that leg straight up and circle. You can pull your leg if you need a little bit. Get that hamstring and the ankle nice and worked out. Good. Okay. We're going to bring ourselves up. Sit up however you need to. I want you to bring yourself into a butterfly. So your feet are touching. These pants are a little tighter on my knees. I'm trying to adjust them. Okay, bring your feet into a butterfly. So feet, the bottoms of your feet are touching. Knees go up. And let's walk ourselves forward a little bit here. Okay, you can let your back round a little bit, but not a ton. Always want to make sure we're not hurting ourselves here. Okay, so you should feel this in your outer hips. Maybe you feel it in your hamstrings too. You shouldn't feel pain in your knees. If you do, just put your feet out a little bit more. They don't need to be so close and tight in. Okay, we do want to feel it kind of here. Okay, not in the knee joints. No pain in the knees, please. We do plenty to them. We need to keep them healthy. We want to strengthen around the knees, stretch around the knees, but not hurt the joints. All right, bring it up. Let's go ahead and bring, I'm going to sit like crisscross here. Bring one arm across. Stretch it over, not on the elbow or the wrist, but stretch it over. We worked everything today, so we need to stretch everything a little bit here. Good, and let's switch it. Other side. Nice release through the whole shoulder, front and back of it. I feel it. Feels really good. Okay, let's bring it up and over. Reach to the side. We did a lot of obliques too and side body. Let's stretch it out. One more breath. Let it out and switch. Other side. Try to push this opposite hip down. Don't let it come up. Okay, we really want to stretch. Doesn't matter how far, as long as you're feeling the good stretch. One more breath here. All right, let's take a deep breath up. Palms together, bring them down. One more. Great job, team. So proud of you. It was a tough one. I hope that you feel good sore tomorrow, not a bad sore, but excellent job. And as always, go team.